Apologies for the delay in getting this video out. It's been a series of eventful weekends starting from Easter followed by some traveling. A lot of things have happened since the first episode, so I'll give you a summary of what I've recently purchased, followed by some projects that are in my spotlight. These are projects that you can still act upon, so stay tuned. First project I've added on since the first episode was Bao Society. This one is a little bit more speculative and a short-term play. I was riding on the post-mint hype. Its collaboration ecosystem as one of the main projects on Arcade Land, which I'm extremely bullish on, which indicated to me that some of the Arcade Land holders could well purchase into this as well, just as how JJ Lin did. Bao Society recently revealed and is sitting at about 0.04 Ethereum now. Clearly, this short-term play did not materialize as I wished it would, so I'll hold on to them a little bit longer just to see how they develop alongside Arcade Land. The highlight in recent times is winning an allow list spot for Moonbirds. The raffle details were shared in my Discord, so I hope some of you heeded it, participated, and made great gains too. For more such opportunities, do join me in my Discord so you can leverage them. The link to it is in the description below. I minted it at 2.5 Ethereum and sold it off at 20 Ethereum for a bird ranked in the 200s. Could I have sold it for more? Possibly so, considering how volatile the floor price was then. I might have been able to sell it off at about 25 Ethereum, but I'll take 20. This is a milestone in my NFT career, making such great gains, and it does feel surreal. I hope this is a start of a good run. The floor price of Moonbirds currently sit at about 30 Ethereum. With its association with Proof Collective, its resources and networks that it has at its disposal to build the high profile plans that it has, like the recent nesting and Project High Rise, basically its metaverse, it's to no surprise the floor is where it is today. It even flipped Azuki. Did I regret selling? It would certainly be great if I had the option to sell it off now, but considering the information I had plus the market conditions at that time, I felt I made a good decision. So no regrets and time to move on. I've added a SuperFarm Genesis NFT mostly for the utility to be able to get whitelist for future NFTs to be launched on SuperFarm. Do note that only the Cyber Chef, Hype Lord, and the Lunar Prophet will qualify you for the whitelist spot. The first project I was whitelisted for is the Lunartics. It has Elio Traton as an advisor, and its artist Julius Pratt is a high profile one, having worked on popular TV cartoon series like Bob's Burgers, Simpsons, and Family Guy. This project may interest fans of animated series, as you may stand a chance of getting your character being featured in the Lunatic animated series and be rewarded for it. The NFT is also your ticket to the inner workings of how to create an animated series and the possibility of networking with big names within the industry. That's not really me, so the high profile founders and the initial hype that the project got is critical for me to be looking at it as proven by the large number of Twitter followers that it has garnered within a short time frame. 103,000 Twitter followers, considering its first post only came through in early April. This is a short-term play for me. The public mint is happening today. It's worth monitoring the floor price of Lunatic leading up to the public mint to try your shot at a possible straightforward play if the risk to reward makes sense. The floor price currently sits at 0.185 Ethereum, mint price was 0.08. Lunartics aside, the other two projects that are in the spotlight is Murakami.Flowers Seed and TombStoned High Society on Solana. TombStoned High Society has fundamentals and technicals that are both good for a medium-term play in my opinion. In time to come, they will allow for the mutation of the current Stone Skeletons NFT. This is a deflationary mechanism, as you will need to trade 2 for 1 mutated skeleton NFT with additional utility. This will cause a supply shock, which means that the price of the NFTs should increase. You can stake your NFT for joins, which is required for mutation. You'll need 1,000 joins for mutation. Assuming you have 2 NFTs staked, it will take you approximately 67 days to earn that 1,000 joins for mutation. When mutation comes live, I believe people will be buying up joins to speed up the eligibility for mutation and for other utilities seen here too. 76% of the entire supply is also currently being staked. This is just an indication that the community are true believers of the project and are long-term holders. This usually means that the supply on the secondary market is low and therefore floor prices are higher. This is also a great community, and the quality of Solana alphas that you can get as a holder has also proven to be of great quality. I tried bidding to get in at a lower price, but I had 5 bids rejected and the floor just kept pumping with the number of listings decreasing. With this analysis, there was very little fundamentals for the price to be coming down, so I decided to aid in. The floor is currently at about 15 SOL, considering it came down from about the high of 20 to 21 SOL and the support being at about 12 to 13 SOL. This is a fair place for entry in my opinion. In the longer term, the project is looking to create TombStoned High Society branded cannabis product to be sold in partnered dispensaries with a percentage of the revenue being shared with holders. This to me is quite a long shot. Not entirely impossible, but ambitious with a long runway with many hurdles to overcome. Hence, the medium-term play for now. With Murakami.Flowers Seed, I woke up one morning to a shock seeing that floor came down to about 4 Ethereum at its lowest. Prior to the public mint, the floor was sitting comfortably at 10 Ethereum. Then I realized it was to no surprise as the public mint price was at about 0.108 Ethereum. Paper hand and bots then led the way of pulling the floor price all the way down before stabilizing at about 5.3 to 5.5 Ethereum. I did not have a choice, I had to aid in. Murakami needs no introduction. He is a famous artist with networks and a good following. But what really stood out to me is his motivation behind his project as seen here. My personal takeaway is this: he tried, he failed, he got one of the best learning experiences with Artifact making CloneX, and now he's back fully committed to making something of his own. He's definitely on to something. If there's someone who can connect the physical art with the Web 3.0 space, it could well be Takashi Murakami. Floor currently sits at about 6.2 Ethereum, still a reasonable entry. A little bonus before I go, I also aped into MURI. If you have missed it in my Discord, you know I'm bullish on the house phases ecosystem from the first episode of my NFT Spotlight series, and this just gives me an additional reason to add to my house phases collection. Post airdrop announcement, the price spiked up to about 1.4 Ethereum before settling a couple of days at about 1 to 1.05 Ethereum. It has since come down lower to about 0.85 Ethereum. Once again, a very decent price for entry. That's all for today, a quick summary and 4 projects in my spotlight for you to think about. My personal opinion is that the Otherside Dutch auction happening this week has sucked out a lot of liquidity from the market, hence the overall decline in the NFT space. My advice is not to panic sell, hang on to your Ethereum, and start shortlisting projects to ape into if a bigger discount comes. Bye for now.